I am Darius. This is Sugarless. Chris is your sugar-free destination of YouTube. Phone on silent. Hold on a second. Where have I been? I have been sick. Oh my God. And the crazy part about it, so after I got over my sickness, I lost my voice. And you may still be able to hear that a little bit. For the most part, I got it back completely, but every once in a while I may get a little raspy with it. But the show must go on. The show couldn't go on because I had no voice. So therefore, I couldn't talk to you. But when doing keto, should you quit keto when you get sick? Do you up it? Should you continue? This is what the topic is going to be about today. I thought about this. I was like, I wonder how many people get sick and then they question, should I continue the keto diet? Well, of course. This is the prime time to actually do it. But before I dive into why it's so important, let's talk about a couple of habit things that I've noticed. If there's a storm coming and I have to go to the grocery store, I notice everybody is packing on the snacks, the cakes, the cookies, the ice cream, and I'm like, what are you thinking? So I think when it rolls over to keto, that habit still stays. You get sick, you feel like I'm just gonna stop doing everything I'm doing and I'm just going to relax. Relax, aka have a cheat day, cheat meal, cheat snacks. This is a reversion back to the sugar craving. The same reason, okay, you have a storm and you decide you want to cheat with a whole bunch of sugary stuff. This is the worst time. Do you know the less active you are, the less carbohydrates you need? So you're telling me when you're sitting in the house and you can't go and work out, or, you can work out in the house, but chances are you're not. So you're going to eat more carbohydrates, eat more sugar when you're less active. This is a cause for disaster and a cause to pack on the pounds. An effect to pack on the pounds. When you're stuck in the house and you can't work out, you need to have as little carbs as possible. So what's happening when you go and you get sick? We're going to talk about the sickness first. So what tends to happen, all right, so your white blood cells, you know about your white blood cells and your red blood cells, and these things, they attack the sickness, or they attack the bacteria, the bad viruses. They attack these things. But when they launch their attack, inflammation starts. So therefore you get a runny nose, you get a stuffy nose, you get a stuffy, is it a stuffy throat? Because strep throat is like a whole condition. So is it a stuffy throat? I don't know. But your throat hurts, okay? All these things are inflammation. Some of your other parts of your bodies are sore. This is inflammation. This is the white blood cells attacking the bacteria and getting it out of your system. So when it comes to inflammation, what do you think helps? Non-inflammatory foods. Foods that fight inflammation. Olive oil. These things, your oils, these things. I pack on the olive oil. I pack on the raw dairy. And I pack on the omega-3s. Something else that people don't talk about, I pack on the liver. Now, I've been doing liver once a week for a while now. But when I got sick, I doubled it up. I would only do maybe like a serving of liver for that one particular day. I ate double that, and not only did I eat double that, I ate some of it raw. I ate about 2 ounces raw. Now, as you saw in my last video, I know where my meat comes from, so I wouldn't recommend you just eating raw liver out of the grocery store. Don't do that. Cook it. I had no effect whatsoever, and to be honest, it actually wasn't bad raw. Surprisingly, I was shocked myself. But take that at your own risk, okay? I'm gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna say that. I made sure. Now, one thing I also did supplementation wise, I didn't focus too much on my sodium intake, but it was important because you definitely want to stay hydrated. And so you want to keep your electrolytes up, because if you keep it hydrated and drinking plenty of water, you're going to be going to the bathroom. Like, hands down, easy. You're going to be going to the bathroom. Versus, rather than doing coffee, I did caffeine-free teas. Now, the heat soothed my throat. And that's another thing. I also didn't drink cold water. My water was room temperature as well to soothe my throat. Did it help? I have throat problems anyway, so Yeah, no. I also doubled down on my bone broth as well. I doubled down on my collagen. Now, some people may hear these things and they may say, well, you're supposed to eat these things anyway. Exactly, you are. But when you're sick, I mean, you know, it's I feel like you need that extra help. And that's what, you know, okay, so I didn't speak on the beef liver the way I wanted to. I apologize for that. So the beef liver, so for those who don't know, the liver is like the storage bank of the body. One of the reasons when you first start keto, it takes a couple of days is because all your carbohydrates, even the ones, okay, you have active ones and then you have ones stored in the liver. They go to the liver because, as I said, it's the storage bank of the body. So the carbohydrates go there and they lie dormant until you need them. Guess what? All your vitamins and minerals, they do the same thing within the liver. So therefore, when you're dealing with an animal who's very, very healthy, the liver is housing all sorts of things. Now, the things I go for my liver, I go for the biotin in it, the vitamin A. Yeah, those are actually the two main sources. But it's completely nutritional. I'm not gonna really go into it because there's full videos just on liver. There are full blog posts just on liver altogether. I do slow cook mine, or I just, like I said, because I was sick, I did eat about 2 ounces raw as that was. Now, for what it was worth, I did have a little downtime. So since I was in the house, I finished all the recipes for my cookbook. And I did not make it to YouTube, but I've already sent them out to Instagram, the followers that decide to go. But I'm also sending them out to Facebook subscribers or Facebook people that like my page. I'll be doing them shortly. I don't forget you guys. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm coming. But for those of you that didn't hear about the Facebook or the Instagram and you're not following me there, I am going to send one exclusive recipe out through my newsletter. I might do 2. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do 2. But so if you're not signed up for the newsletter, go sign up now so make sure you don't miss it. And I'm gonna make sure I post this video first before I just send it out, because that wouldn't be fair because you're gonna miss it. But due to my throat, I'm gonna keep this video short. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week and let's get this ball rolling. Like, I was MIA, I gotta keep things going. I got recipes to take pictures of. I got things, I'm not playing. This year, by December, I'm talking like we're trying to be at 10K subscribers, okay? At least 10K. I'm sure, I'm on track for it, which is great. If I get more, which I mean, I don't know, we'll be fine. I'm rambling. Good. See you guys.